I'm Alan Weiss, and this is the writing on the wall. Welcome to Writing on the Wall. My subject today is traffic. That's right, traffic. Most of you know I love cars. I'm in traffic a lot. There are two main areas that reveal the human subconscious: the dark bowels, the deep nooks and crannies, the hidden corridors of the human subconscious. And those are Facebook and traffic. Now, I'm not going to talk about Facebook. It's too complex and it's too stupid. But I will talk about traffic. George Carlin, the late George Carlin, one of my favorite comedians, he read a fake medical report once and said, this just in, saliva causes stomach cancer. Said that when you're on the road, the guy in front of you is a bleeping idiot for not getting out of the way, and the guy on your tail is a moron for tailgating you. And that's how people look at traffic. Apparently, there's nothing wrong with applying mascara in traffic. Now, I don't want to be sexist here, and maybe women can point out to me that if you're putting on mascara, you're still looking forward. I don't know. Seems to me kind of tricky. Cementing yourself in the high-speed lane, now for that they should let me put missiles on my cars. You're either in the high-speed lane and not moving because your ego is so big you're afraid if somebody passes you it will diminish you, or you're so oblivious to the world around you that you don't know anybody else is around. You're the kind of person who stops at the bottom of escalators. People who switch lanes trying to get ahead, they go to the right lane, back to left, high speed trying to get ahead, never wind up ahead. They just wind up switching lanes and causing problems. These people would be terrible chess players. You're supposed to think, 20 moves ahead if you're a grandmaster. I can think about 6 moves ahead. These people can't think 1 move ahead. Texting, I believe, is far worse than alcohol or weed. I'm sorry, I will not call it cannabis. But if you're smoking pot or you're drinking alcohol, you shouldn't be driving. But texting, I saw a woman yesterday from the back of the limo I was in, holding her phone like this while she's driving. If you have any bumper sticker, I don't care what it says, I disagree with it, unless it says Sandy Koufax for president. But any bumper sticker, I disagree with. It's stupid. They're distracting. I've had cruise control on 20 of my cars, at least. I haven't used it once. I don't recall ever using it. When it first came out, it was a novelty. Now it's not like driving. Autonomous cars, really? My car will stop automatically if it gets too close. It has lane change warnings. It has blind spot warnings, got cruise control. Who needs it? It's not driving. If you have paddle shifters, by the way, you're not driving a sports car. You're driving a car with paddle shifters. Hell, my SUV, my truck, has paddle shifters. You need a clutch and a stick shift if you really think you're in a sports car. I got news for you. My Corvette is a 7-speed manual, 7 forward speeds with a stick and a clutch. It's a Z06, it's a 2018. That's a sports car. I stopped driving Ferraris because they took out the stick shifts and the clutches. Lamborghinis too, McLarens, as far as I know. And if you want to talk about American technology, my Corvette is $100,000. It's the cheapest car in my garage, including the truck. And it's faster than any Lamborghini or Ferrari under $400,000. But they're just not making sports cars anymore. It's a shame. And Corvette is changing its sports car. Next year, it's going to be mid-engine, and they're going to take out the stick shift and shorten the nose. I'm keeping my 2018. It seems to me that people's refusal to use directionals is just a great sign of sloth and nothing less. How can you not use a directional signal? We all forget once in a while, we just realize it turns upon us. But what does that take? A half an ounce of pressure? That's real stupidity. The biggest hypocrites in the world, mark this, the biggest hypocrites in the world are the bicyclists. They say they don't have enough road. They say cars get in their way. They're not respected, but they break all the highway laws. There's a guy here in East Greenwich here who had a big intersection. There's a 4-way stop, always zooms through it. And one day in my convertible, the top down, I pulled up next to him after he sped through it, and I said, the stop sign's for you too, with his little helmet and his nice little colorful, whatever that is, latex. God. And he says, what do you know? I said, you want me to move this car a little bit to the right? Observe the laws and stop whining. In California, of course, it's legal for motorcyclists, for bikers, to ride between lanes, only in California. To ride between lanes, the most dangerous thing I've ever seen. But there you have it. They have to get ahead. And finally, I want to tell you this about these deep, dark recesses of the human mind in terms of traffic. Anyone who drives with their dog on their lap, while they're driving, deserves to have the dog taken away, their other pets taken away, their children taken away, and their plants taken away. You heard it here.